All right, friends, I am back again. I am addicted to these Goodwill pallets. 2 weeks ago, I told you I discovered this location where you can buy these entire pallets of clothing for 40 to 100 bucks. It's auction style, but each time I've gone, I've only paid $60 for a couple hundred pieces of clothing. So I got another one. So I'm going to show you everything I get. The process of breaking this down, you do have to wheel it out yourself to your car and process it. There are some people, most people come here, you guys, and buy like 5 to 10 of these. I could not. I am by myself. They also have bins full of hard goods that you can purchase. I would love to do that, but I need help. Like, look at this stuff. There's toilets and baskets and hats in here. Like, these are so heavy. There's literally people that just camp out here all day and process like 10 of these. It's pretty wild. It's funny, when I checked out, the cashier was like, just one? I'm like, yeah. Friendly reminder, tomorrow is the NBC live sale. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you guys, NBC is coming to my house to film me going live. They're doing a series on people that work full-time and have side hustles. And as you guys know, I have been a part-time reseller for almost 14 years. So I would really appreciate it if you could click the link down below. I'll put it as the first link in the description box. Save the show, come and hang out. Even if you don't have any, if you don't want to buy anything, there's going to be a ton of giveaways, whether you're a buyer or not. It's going to be a quick, fast-paced live show, but NBC, like the NBC, the news channel, is going to be in my home filming me going live, and then we're going to go to my storage unit and they're going to film me like breaking down a pallet, going through the process. So I would really appreciate it if you could come and hang out. The live sale is not going to be very long, you guys, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, because they're also going to film me doing my 9 to 5 job. So we have like a full day of filming. So come and hang out. The show will start anywhere between 12:30 and 1 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow. After we're done filming, I promise I will not mention this again until it goes live on the air. They're going to be sending it, they call it 11 markets, meaning like 11 different news stations around the country. I think they said Dallas, LA, Austin, Miami, New York. So like all the major cities. So I'm really excited. Click the link down below and come and hang out. Maybe you'll win some free stuff.
There she is in all her glory. Let's get to work. You guys, I don't think you understand how tall these are. I'm 5'6". These have got to be like 6-foot bins. It's a lot. So, all right, now comes the hard part. Let's get to work. Here is where I'm at halfway through. I made a friend, and she's a lovely elderly woman, and she said anything I don't want she will take, and she sends to her friends and family in Mexico. She's also a reseller. She sells them in Tijuana. So I got her, my friend, I make a lot of friends here, you guys. My friend brought me an extra bin. So he said anything she doesn't want, he's a Goodwill employee, anything she doesn't want, I don't want, put in that bin, and he'll roll it over to her because we want to help her out because she is elderly. But all of this is going to her. This is still what I have to process. And this is, let me show you. This is what I've processed. So this is all the stuff I'm going to give to Doña. And this is how much I still have left, you guys. There are hundreds of pieces in here. And I will say, this is a lot of work, you guys. So for all of this stuff that I've already gone through, this is all I'm keeping so far. There's probably like 20 items in here. So I want to be very real with you that just because you get such a good deal and I paid $60 for this does not mean I'm going to get, a ton of stuff. My goal is to always get at least 60 sellable items, so then it's $1 per item. If I get more than that, great. So we're 1/3 of the way there.
But I would give you a little snippet of breaking this down. This is me trying to get a thumbnail with the Hulk in. Not sponsored. I wish it was. So everything I wanted to keep, you guys, I put in my Hulkin, and I brought some big bags to put stuff in. I can't sell H&M to save my life, but these are a size 6. They're my size. Really cute, great condition. So I actually kept these for myself. I'm not going to show you too much stuff here in the car because I'm going to actually process a whole bag and show you some of the amazing things I got in this pallet, you guys. Like 2 items I found are already going to put me in the profit. Remember, I only paid $60 for this pallet. These Tommy Bahama men's pants. I've sold these exact pants for $30. So I I can't wait to show you guys what I found in this palette. Make sure you stick around till the end because this palette was way better than the first one. I love selling bras, but this bra was not in the best shape, and I've never heard of this brand, Levia, ever. It had like stains that looked questionable, so I did not keep that. This Free People Beach sweater, great condition. Super excited to find that, but that's not even the best find, you guys, so let me show you everything. Okay, friends, let's go through. This is one of the many bags. I thought this video might be getting a little long, so let's go through some of the stuff I got in this palette. I know I showed you some things while I was there. I am going to sell these all of the ways I sell. I'm going to send some of this to ThredUp. I'm going to take some of this to my local buy-sell trade store. I'm going to list some of this myself. I'm going to live sell it all the ways. I thought we could go through this while I catch you up on things that are happening. This is the brand Miraki. It's one of those like little boutique brands. I thought I kept this one because I thought this was really great for style. It's got a smocked back. It's floral. And I think it's cute. Oh, this is the back. I'm sorry. So they're smocking on the front. And then it's got the keyhole at the back. What am I going to do with that? I sell stuff like that on live sales all the time. And I also do really well with taking that to my local buy-sell trade store. So I'll have to think about that. I don't know. I probably already reminded you, but another reminder, NBC is coming to film me. I would appreciate it if you could come to that live sale. You guys, even if you can't buy anything, even if you're at work, just log into the sale and put your phone down. I just would love for people to be there, and I'm not there alone. I'm planning the sale now. I'm going to have a ton of giveaways. I'm going to start a bunch of stuff at $3 to $5. So I'm assuming most of you watching this are resellers. If you're a reseller, I'm going to be starting bundles of things at $5, you guys. So it's a good time for you to get inventory or just come and hang out and support your friend. I would really appreciate it. So I'm going to have one producer. He's basically going to be standing here filming me because this is the only space in this very small office. And I'm going to be what's behind the camera going live, and he's going to film me going live. Then he's going to film me working from my my job at home because it's going to be a work from home day. This is all going to be happening on my lunch break. It's going to be a wild day. I might actually take the day off from work. I think I honestly should, because then after I go live, we're going to go to my storage unit and he's going to film me doing a pallet, but we might have to do that on a different day because I don't know if I have 2 pallets being delivered and I don't know if it's going to line up properly, so we might do that on another day. And the series will be coming out it'll be coming out in the fall time. I will let you know, you guys, when it's airing. They're putting it on their websites and they're releasing it to 11 different, what do they call it? Like 11 different, they used a word like sectors, but it's basically 11 different cities. So, you know, NBC has local stations, NBC Dallas, NBC Austin, NBC LA. They're going to be markets. That's what they called it. They're going to be releasing the story to 11 different markets, and they can put it in their new show, which is wild, you guys. I am getting my makeup professionally done that day. I'm going before I start work because I'm like, I'm not going to be on national TV in 11 different markets. So they did tell me like all markets may not pick it up. So maybe Austin will be like, we're not interested in that, but maybe Miami will, so, or maybe New York will. So anyways, I've never been on national TV or local TV, whatever. I'm gonna get my makeup done. I know how to do my own makeup. I don't want to. So the lady who did my makeup for my wedding is gonna do it that morning, and then yeah, so I'm excited. My mom keeps saying, are you nervous? Are you nervous? I'm like, no, I'm not nervous. I don't know. Maybe once he's here and filming me, I'll be nervous. I'm just nervous no one's going to show up for the live sale. Like, I would love it to at least have 30 people in the live sale so I'm not there alone, because he did say after the live sale he's going to ask me questions like, how did that go? Did you make as much as you expected? Did you not make as much? How was the vibe? So it would just really be nice if there could be people there like talking in the chat, or even if you're not there, if you can't talk, just being there. So I will leave a link to it down below. I think I've decided, you guys, I'm gonna do the live sale on Poshmark, just because I've been going consistently live there for almost 2 years now. Whatnot, I have not been consistent. I was consistent for a year and then I completely nosedive, and it's basically like I'm starting over. I just did a live sale last week, you guys, and I made $5. I'm laughing through the pain. I remember when I used to do Whatnot sales and I would get anywhere from like 50 to 100 viewers every single live sale. My first Whatnot sale, I filmed the whole process. So you can check that video out, but I think I had like 50 people. So when you take a break from live selling, it's almost like you're starting over, especially when you've taken such a long break like I have, like almost 6 months between each live sale. It's like you're starting over. So at least I will give myself some credit. At least I've started going live there again, because I've told you guys, if I'm being honest, I much prefer the platform that Whatnot has. They just have more features. They have more incentives for people to buy. They just launched their rewards program. You can import your Poshmark listings to their marketplace. And I would say about once or twice a month, I get a full price sale out of nowhere on the marketplace. And all I've done is imported my listings from Poshmark to their marketplace. And it's just people searching for things. They don't make an offer. They literally just buy something full price. I sold a $100 dress that way. So if you have a Poshmark and a Whatnot account, I highly recommend you can just go to their Seller Academy, type how to import Poshmark listings. It's like 5 clicks and you can import as much as you want. And I get sales from it, you guys. It's people that are searching on their marketplace. So I love all those features, but it's just because I've been more consistent on Poshmark that I think the sale would do better. So I'm going to do the live sale there. That Whatnot, because I scheduled live sales on both platforms for the NBC live sale. That Whatnot sale, I'm just going to change the title. Right now I've just titled them, NBC is filming me. So you guys know, like, save that show. So the one I've scheduled on Whatnot, I'm just going to change the date and change it to something else, because I do want to keep building I want to rebuild my Whatnot following, and I would love to be successful on both. I don't know of anyone that does both. Do you guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you know any live sellers that consistently do Poshmark and Whatnot? I love watching live sales. I love doing live sales, and I haven't seen anyone. It's either people choose Whatnot or they choose Poshmark, and I would really love to do both because I like both platforms. So pros and cons to both. Okay, wow, that was a long tangent. Save the Poshmark live sale. Hopefully you can come. I'm also going to email my email list. Holy moly, you guys. I haven't updated you about this. I was not expecting the email list to grow the way it did. I started the email list July 4th. It's now July 12th. And we already have almost 500 people on the email list. I think it helps that I'm giving you a free BOLO list, of course. So like I'm like saying, here's a piece of candy if you join my email list. But I wasn't expecting it to grow so much. So I'm going to alert them. For those of you that are on the email list, I'll alert you guys on Monday. An email will go out Monday morning. Like, here's the link to the live sale if you can join. But my goal is to give like as many deals as I can. I think I'm going to give away a lot of stuff. I'm just looking at my inventory behind me. I think I'm going to start one of my Louis Vuitton pieces at $5, and we'll just go fast and have fun. And the live sale will be about 45 minutes to an hour, just so he can get enough footage of me doing that. So thank you to all of you that have joined the email list. Thank you to all of you that have joined the sourcing group. We already have about 60 people in the sourcing group. So far, so good. It just makes my heart happy that so many of you in the sourcing group are starting to introduce yourself. Like the first couple of days in the sourcing group, you guys, I was literally the only one talking. And I said in the intro in the sourcing group, I was like, if you don't want to speak, you don't have to. I've been in groups like this for years where I have literally said nothing and I just consume the info. But if you'd like to introduce yourself, and now like a lot of you are starting to introduce yourself, you're conversing, we're sharing tips about inventory. So I leave the link to both of those down below. I've been chatting a lot. All right. Wow, this video is going to be long. This is Merona. Is this Target? I've never seen the Merona tag in this gray colorway before. Merona, I have a dress just like this that I got in the last palette, but it's like a t-shirt dress, and this one has the smocking. This is a size, what size is this? Size small, I think.
medium. It's a size small. I'm gonna take this to my buy sell trade store, and it's 100% cotton. I don't know if they're gonna take that, you guys. They've already moved on to like buying a lot of fall, but I'm gonna take it tomorrow and see if they will buy that for me. By the way, in the end, I ended up keeping 120 pieces from that pallet. You do the math on that. $60 for 120 pieces. I love it, you guys. I am so addicted. I don't know. I probably mentioned this in the voiceover part, but the cashier was like, are you only getting one? So many of those people go there and they freaking buy, oh man, who sent me a voicemail? They buy like 10 pallets. It's wild, and they stay there all day. This one has no brand or anything. It's just a really pretty floral kimono. I am going to sell this in a live sell. I do really well selling those there. This is a plaid shirt, Max Studio. I think this one is 100% cotton, really pretty red. It's like a candy cane print, like red, white, and a little bit of pink. Looks like this was for sale at the store for $6 and it didn't sell. I think this is 100% cotton. Oh no, it's rayon and polyester. Wow, that one got me. What do I want to do with this one? I think I'm going to sell that in a live sale. I like showing you guys this stuff and sorting while I'm going. That it just makes processing inventory so much easier after I'm done filming. Live and let live, or live and let live. Live, because we're talking about live selling. Live and let live. I kept this one solely for style, you guys. It has an elastic waist. It's got like a paisley print, really large sleeves. It has embroidery on the front. I don't know what I'm doing with that one. That one might be a buy-sell trade situation. So far, nothing I'm gonna sell myself. We'll see. We'll keep going. Is this H&M? This looks like an H&M tag. I can't find the brand. It just says stretch real good. Okay. Oh no, American Eagle. These are American Eagle. They're size 2. They are the stretch real good pants. Look at how stretchy these are. These would definitely fit a size 4 if you have smaller thighs, straight leg. Those I'm gonna sell myself. What the heck? I keep asking you guys. I need to just look up what's going on. I feel like American Eagle, Aerie, they're having like a revival. Like I wasn't even picking up this brand like 2 years ago. Most of it I would skip. And maybe that was just me not looking up comps enough, because no, I used to look up comps and like it was just so oversaturated. I don't know. Maybe it's just the specific styles I'm selling, but I'm selling a ton of American Eagle and Aerie, especially pants and things, and shorts and stuff like that. This is Oshkosh. This is a size 8. This would fit an 8-year-old girl. I don't understand kids' clothing, you guys. I think that's what this means, right? Is this how tiny 8-year-olds are? Listen, I only have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, so I'm still learning. All of the kids stuff I picked up, I'm going to send to thredUP, and that'll probably net me like a couple bucks, not much. The kids stuff doesn't sell for a ton on thredUP unless you have like the higher end kids stuff, which I'm still learning because I don't pick up a lot of kids stuff. This is Gap. 18 to 24 months. I think this is adorable, and I am I'm getting a real estate email. Hang on, friends. I am going to save this for my future daughter that I am praying and manifesting for. Not right now. She doesn't need to come right now. I'm talking about when it's time, and God, please let it not be time now. But I always do that, you guys. When I find really cute quality kids clothes, I either keep it for the boys. Even if, like, I found something the other day, it was a size 10. My 4-year-old won't be wearing that for a long time. So usually if I have the space, I'll store it. And if I don't, I donate it to my local women's shelter or my son's preschool, because they always need stuff. They have a really good program where they will donate the clothing or toys to kids that are in need in the school, or they take it to a different shelter. This is Loft, size 12. Petite dress, great condition, two-tone, really stretchy. What do I want to do with this? Loft, I actually has been picking up on ThreadUp for me. I love selling Ann Taylor. I don't pick up a lot of loft unless it's a newer piece or new with tags because it doesn't command as much as Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor can be very pricey, you guys. So it has a really big following on the secondhand market. Just look up comps because not all styles sell the same. This is new to me. Lemmermeyer. Moss and Hoffman. It says, wait, let me explain. Lemmermeyer since 1877, made in Austria for Moss and Hoffman. And this is 100% alpaca. I've never seen this tag before. I've never heard of this brand before. Let me show you an up close of the tag. I'm assuming this is vintage. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I am going to look up comps. This is in great condition. I feel like if this is good, this could cover the entire cost of the pallet. Honestly, those first couple items I showed you out the back of my trunk will more than cover the cost of the pallet, and then everything else is just money. My thoughts on these pallets, and I'm sure I've talked about this, it's a lot of work. If you're a person who doesn't like the Goodwill outlet, you don't like getting in there and getting a little dirty, this would not be for you because it's a lot of work compared to the amount of inventory you get. So I'm very fast at this. I've been doing it a while. I've been going to the Goodwill outlet for years and years. So I've processed a lot of pallets now. I started processing pallets in 2019 when I bought my first one. I'm fast at it. So, and I like going to the Goodwill outlet. So for me to process all, I went through that entire bin. I can't remember if I showed you me going to the bottom. Next time I need to park better so that I can have the camera in the back of my trunk so you can actually see me. Like I'm going in that bin. I go to the bottom. So for me, it's worth it because I don't have the opportunity to go and I can't go to the Goodwill outlet 5-6 days a week. I work full time. So for me to spend 2.5 hours to get 100 plus pieces of inventory for such an affordable price is definitely worth it. Considering I live in one of the most expensive cities in our country. I was about to use some expletives. I had to stop myself. So my thrift stores are expensive, you guys. They're very, very expensive. The only other places in the States that I can recall off the top of my head that are more expensive than where I live is maybe like when I was in Manhattan and the surrounding New Jersey areas. I love thrifting in Dallas. I know that some of their prices can be expensive, but it's nothing like here. I think that's the only other place that I was like, this is more expensive. Even San Francisco, you guys. San Francisco can be expensive, and I think San Francisco might be more expensive than Los Angeles in terms of cost of living. But there are places in San Francisco where you can go and get things for a deal. You just have to know where to go. But New York, that blew me away. So for me to be able to get all this inventory for such a good price is definitely worth it. If you are new here, I do ramble like this. I am so sorry if this is not for you. I totally get it. I'll catch you never, I guess. There's always one person on these longer videos that's like, get to the point. You talk too much. I don't like it. I just want to see what you got in the palette. But 90% of you that are still here after all that rambling, you guys love it and you told me to keep doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, Liz Claiborne, size extra large. Really pretty orange cardigan. This one is 60 cotton, 40 acrylic. I used to do so good selling Liz Claiborne. I'm just thinking, like, what am I going to do with this? I think I'm going to try and do this in a live sell, and if it doesn't sell, this was at the store for $7.99. It didn't sell. I'm going to send that to ThreadUp because I do all right selling Liz Claiborne on ThreadUp. Don't sell it a lot myself. I used to pick it up, like, when I first started reselling, like 10 plus years ago, I would pick that up a lot, and I did all right, but it's just tanked over the years. Old Navy, size large, blue and green, it's not a floral print. It's a leaf print. Is this a romper? Romper. It is a fully elastic waist. Shorts. I think I'm going to put this one in I'm just going to call it the NBC live sale because I think that's cute and it's perfect for the season we're in. Premise Studio. Size large, another open front cardigan. It has this button detail on the sleeve. Very stretchy. Looks like they wanted $7.99 for this at the store. I'll send this to thredUP. I've sold that brand on thredUP before. I currently have a little thredUP update since we're just sitting here chatting away. I currently have some high-end purses for sale on thredUP, 2 Gucci purses, a lot of gowns. I sent them all of my gowns. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to store it. So they're listed. I will keep you posted when they sell. I told you guys in the other video, the Fendi paid out. If you follow the Reselling Instagram, I always link it down below. I recently sold those Louis Vuitton loafers I showed you guys. Remember in that video where I told you the Real consultant was coming to pick them up? They listed those and they sold within 2 days. So that was like a light bulb to me. I need to be picking up more men's designer shoes. I find them all the time, you guys, and I just skip them because I'm not really knowledgeable on them. And that was a smaller size for a men's shoe. I think it was a size 7 or 8. Sold so fast, you guys. And I made like $140 profit. And so I need to source more designer men's shoes. This one is French Toast. I guess this is a school uniform sweater, and it's a size 12. That means it would fit a 12-year-old, right? I think I've sold this on thredUP. I think parents look for that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like in my years of selling on thredUP, I've sold that before. This was definitely one of the most exciting finds. We won't talk about this too long because I already showed it to you guys. This is Viore. These are sweatpants. I don't know the style. I will look it up. They're a size medium. They're a cotton blend. I'll look these up. They're not in the best shape. Like, I'm going to be honest. They have some pilling. They are faded. I'm going to sell this in the NBC live sale. So if you see anything here, you guys, that you want, come to the live sale. Because if I tell you I'm putting it in the live sale, I'm going to put it in the live sale. And since those are kind of faded and everything, those will be a low start. Brandy Melville. This palette had a ton of Brandy Melville. I don't know if it's all in this bag, but I probably had like 20 pieces of John Galt Brandy Melville. Really stretchy, nice knit sweater. I'm going to take this to my buy-sell trade store. 90% of the time they take Brandy Melville and John Galt for me as long as it's in really good condition. This one is GZ Collection. No, I don't know. It's like a boutique brand. This is a size 2X. I thought that this was like a cotton or a linen. Let's see. 100% cotton made in India. I guess I should look this up. So initially I got this for hubby because he wears a 2X. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm pretty sure this is women's, right? I don't know. I feel like everything is unisex. You guys, do you think this is women's or men's? I got this for him because he always tells me, like, if you find tops, if you find stuff. I found him, I scored him some amazing shirts at my local thrift store. I went to the fancy area and I went in the men's section and they had a ton of 2X button-ups, linen shirts, silk shirts, like, so it seemed like it came from like one guy and he was so excited, and they were all priced at $4. Like, some of those shirts I was like, I really should not be giving this to him. I need to sell these, but I gave it to him and he looks so good in them. So I'm gonna go back there and get him some more stuff. I thrift for my entire family, you guys. Fantastic Fawn. I'm interested to look this up. I can't remember if I showed this to you guys on camera, but let's look it up. Fantastic Fawn. Oh, so I thought someone distressed this themselves. It looks like they actually just make jackets like this. I don't know why I'm making such a disgusted face. This looks like it was handmade, you know, like someone did it themselves. So I think this is a boutique brand. People have their denim jackets priced anywhere on Poshmark from like $20 to $40. I don't know what to do with this, you guys. I feel like my buy-sell trade store would love something like this. This looks wild. The back is completely missing. It's a size large, but now that I've seen Fantastic Fawn denim jackets,
I think they might just like make jackets like that. It looked like something that someone did after they bought it. But I think I'm going to take that to the buy sell trade store and take what they give me. This is the Joe's jeans. I showed you these. I don't know if I showed you that they have embroidery patches on the front and the side. I actually do pretty well selling these in live sales. I sold Joe's jeans on my last live sale. I think they sold for like $40. Or was it 30? It was like $30 or $40, and they were pre-owned. Size 28. The Icon mid-rise skinny crop. So maybe I'll sell these in a live sale. That NBC live sale. If they don't sell, I will list those. I got this for my kiddo. Every week at his school, they have water day where it's just like a bunch of water play for hours. And he is 4, going on size 8, so I always buy him that stuff at the thrift store. This one, I want to look this one up. The palette also had a ton of silk scarves, you guys. Cocoon House, 100% silk scarf, handmade in China. Let's look this up. Cocoon House silk scarf. Why is it taking me so long to type? Some people have these listed for $30 to $60 on the high end. I will sell this myself. I love the print. I love that it's 100% silk, and I love the price I paid for it. This camera usually shuts me off at 30 minutes of filming, so that's how I know I think I'm okay. I don't think I've been talking for 30 minutes. Carter's Kids dress. They had this at the store for $5. I'm going to send that to ThredUp. Next, we have, this is Lauren Conrad, size 14 dress. I am going to either give this to my buy sell trade store or send it to ThredUp. Oh, this palette also had a ton of Shein, you guys. This one is Shein Curve, size 2XL, really stretchy, ribbed top. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm not listing it. I'll either send it to ThredUp or buy sell trade. Nike sports bra. I like this sports bra. It's got the mesh on the back, the strap detail on the bottom. Oh, that has a smell. I'm washing all of this, you guys. It was in a dirty pallet. It's like flaring up my allergies. All of this will be washed. Lucky brand jeans. These are size 00, 24, black, skinny, really stretchy. These are in really good condition. I don't know. I'll either list these myself or send them to ThredUp. The smaller size, I actually do okay selling Lucky brand jeans, but it's usually in the larger sizes, like size 28 and up. The smaller sizes just sit so long for me. This is a cute little halter that I'm going to keep for myself. I love a halter that you can wear a bra. So you can see it has a thick strap so I can wear my bra. I don't even know, does it have a brand? I love halters like this, and I just wear it with something high-waisted, like a skirt or something like that. Oh, this is that boutique brand Cider, size medium. There are a lot of boutique brands that I personally like, and when I find them at the bins, I pick it up just to wear for myself. J. Jill denim, high-rise, straight leg, cropped, size 6. I am going to list these. Love selling J. Jill. J. Jill is one of my bread and butter brands. Is this another Shein? This is another Shein, size medium. I'm going to take to my buy sell trade store. It's a skirt. If they don't take it, I'll send it to ThredUp. My buy sell trade store is so 50-50 on Shein stuff, you guys. So sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. Lucky brand, size 10 pants. I'm assuming these are a 10 kids because these don't look like 10 adult. Those are going to go to ThredUp, or maybe I'll look up comps. I might sell those myself. I don't have a lot of experience selling Lucky brand kids. This is the Free People beach piece that I got.
This just needs a little washing, and I will sell that on the live sale. And if it doesn't sell, I will list it. Timberland, size 12 medium, 12 months pants. I'm going to send those to Thread Up. I wonder how much I'm going to get for those. The baby clothes, you guys, unless it's like really high end, you literally will get paid out like $1. Next, we have Adidas size extra small hoodie. I'm definitely going to take this to Crossroads. They almost always take like athletic or athleisure wear for me. Size extra large, One World, new with the tags. Really, really pretty semi-sheer floral. I can't speak, you guys. Floral print, flowy top. I don't know. I have to look that brand up. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one, if I'm being honest. These Tommy Bahama pants, I didn't realize they have a safety pin in them for some reason. They're white, and I think they're linen. And surprisingly, I could be delusional, but I don't see any stains or anything. I've got to look these over, though, thoroughly after I clean them. If they're all good, I'm going to sell those myself. H&M size 6 pants. I might just keep these, you guys. I have the worst luck with selling H&M. I cannot give H&M away. I don't know what it is. Years ago, I used to be able to sell that brand no problem because I find it a lot new with the tags here because they have a lot of their distribution here. They have a lot of factories here. I find it, that is one brand that I find every single time I go thrifting. I can name off the top of my head Ann Taylor, Shein, Banana Republic, J. Crew, H&M, Forever 21. Those brands I find every single time I go thrifting in Los Angeles. No matter where I go, if it's the Goodwill outlet, a traditional thrift store, I find it. Because, like I said, they have a lot of their distribution here. They have a lot of, like, factories here, whatever. But I used to get so excited, like, 5 to 7 years ago, because it would sell. And now I literally could price it at, like, $5 and nobody will buy it. Literally. I had a new with tags H&M dress, $50 retail that I started for $5 auction on eBay and nobody wanted it. And it was a current piece. So I don't know if any of you have luck selling H&M, let me know. I do not. So I'm going to keep these for myself. A perfect little throw on elastic waist pant, and those were priced at $8. They've got pockets. And then we've reached the bottom of the Hulkin. This is Romeo and Juliet, size small. I think I already showed you guys this. Brand new with the tags. It's a striped top. I'll either send that to Thread Up or the consignment store. And then I just took this out of storage, you guys. When we went to Scotland, I did go thrifting there. If you haven't seen those videos, if I can remember, I will try and link them down below, where I thrifted in Scotland. I think at like 3 different thrift stores. I actually made, he was my fiance at the time, I made him like take a taxi. Well, I didn't make him. I was like, you can stay at the hotel. I'll go by myself. He wanted to go. We went to 3 different thrift stores in Edinburgh. And we were there for his birthday. So for his birthday present in Edinburgh, I bought him this Tom Ford cologne. And being the reseller that I am, I'm like, if you're not going to keep that bag, I'm going to sell it. People buy shopping bags, you guys. Usually it needs to be from like a higher end brand. Like I've sold Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Chanel shopping bags. And I'm going to sell this Tom Ford shopping bag. I've had it in storage for so long, and I don't know why, but I've been cleaning up my storage, you know, because NBC is going to be filming me there, and I don't want it to look a mess. And I was like, why have I not sold this? A lot of these designer bags, too, are really nice. So I'm going to get this listed. I remember one time, from one of my real estate clients, shameless plug, one of my 50 jobs is I am a licensed real estate agent. So if you ever need a real estate agent in California, I always link my email down below. But one of my real estate clients wanted to purge everything after her divorce. And she was like, do you want all these Chanel shopping bags? Like, he bought all this Chanel for me. I don't want the shopping bags. I'm just going to throw them out. I was like, no, you're not. Give them all to me. She gave me 100 Chanel shopping bags. Do you guys know I sold those bags varying on size, anywhere from $50 to $150. She literally had one Chanel bag that was a little bit smaller than this. This is the one that sold for $150. It was a little bit smaller than this. I'm not exaggerating. Not much. I didn't even know they made bags that big. I've never gone into a Chanel store and purchased anything, and the ones that were this size I sold for 50 to 60 for a shopping bag, you guys. So trust me when I say people buy designer shopping bags. If you ever find them, pick it up. I've never found them at a Goodwill outlet or a thrift store, period. It's usually like someone giving them to me or me having bought something nicer and having the bag. I've never, that is one thing I don't think I've ever thrifted, was a designer bag. You can score some deals online. Like one of my friends told me, I think she found it at an online estate auction. That's a way to source that I don't talk about very often. I haven't done it very often, maybe a handful of times. There are online estate sale auctions where you can buy lots of stuff, you guys. And when I say lots, I mean like items in quantity of 5, 10, 20, like lots, groups. And you can make some decent profit. I did it once for dining room napkins. They were vintage. And the auction I paid, with shipping, I paid like $5 per napkin. And I flipped those anywhere from $20 to $30 per napkin. They were vintage. So that's a way to source from your home if you're interested in sourcing hard goods. I've sourced jewelry that way. Let me know if you want more info on that below. I'm actually going to change my top and go and film my first beginners video. I told you guys in the last video, I get a ton of questions from beginners asking like just basic things that you and I, that those of us that are experienced already know, but they'll ask me, what's the best way to list on Poshmark? How do I find inventory to sell? I'm talking about people that are completely brand new to reselling. So I'm going to do this series where I'm calling it the beginner's guide, where I'm going to do a video on every step of reselling. We're literally starting from the beginning, like how to find inventory, to all the way to the end, like how to process your inventory, how to store it. It's going to be a collection of maybe like 10 to 20 videos. I'm thinking the majority of you watching this may not find it helpful. Hey, I don't know. When I mentioned the series, a lot of you that are experienced was like, I would watch it, but it's really going to be aimed at the brand new people. I want it to be helpful for them because I would have found this helpful when I first started reselling. When I started reselling, there were no reselling YouTubers, you guys. Or maybe there were, but I didn't know they existed. I was just going at it on my own. So I would have found this type of content helpful. So I'm going to go film that video. The first video in the series is going to be how to find inventory to sell. And spoiler alert, I'm going to tell everyone who's new, start with stuff in your home. I'm going to tell them my story about how I started by buying things in bulk, and I immediately quit reselling for a year because I was like, this sucks, nothing's selling. Like, I didn't know what I was doing, you guys. I literally bought a box of 200 pairs of shoes, like boutique style shoes, put them on eBay and thought I was going to be a millionaire. So I'm going to go film that video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come to the live sale, the NBC live sale. I'm very excited, and I'll see you soon.